Hi guys, this is Legends mod of Battle Brothers. So if you guys don't know what Legends mod is, it's a mod for Battle Brothers. It's Battle Brothers itself is it's a tactical turn-based RTS warband-like game. That's like the best way I can describe it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So with the Legends, the original mod is only like this option right here. The original mod starts with 3 people. It's your two-handed guy, your shield guy, and your archer or crossbowman. I think he starts out with a crossbow, not with the bow. Those guys are. This is the original start. It's easy. It's classical starts. But then with Legends mod, you get extra stuff. So like the Berserker, the Crusader, the Noble, the Ranger, the Seer, the Vala, the Warlock, and the Party, Trader, and the Vicar. These two don't hurt. I don't think these two have special abilities. This guy might. I don't think the Vicar has anything other than just the default skills. So with the Legends mod, they added in special characters. Each character has their own abilities that they can use. So like with the Berserker, he has extra melee attack skills, so he can use it so he does extra damage. Or if he takes damage, he can get more damage from his hits. Stuff like that. The Crusader is armored and melee defensive. And a bunch of faith. Faith refers to resolve, and resolve is very important in the game. I'll go into later when you go into stats. He has defensive skills. That's pretty good. That refers to melee defense and also armor. I'll go into the stats later. The Noble is leadership. You can expand your army to like the max. And he has some pretty good support skills. I played this my own playthrough. The Ranger is, well, what do you expect? He's super range damage. If you level up, if you get the Ranger and you level him up to like max, he can basically one-shot one of the hardest enemies in the game. He's pretty strong. The Seer is like a supportive character. Well, wait. Well, more like a debuff character. Yeah. Now, the Vala is a supportive character. That's who she is. She can basically buff everyone in her area, or debuff one of them, one of your enemies. The Warlock is also like the Seer. He does a bunch of debuff, and he also can raise like the undead to help you out, to fill in like spaces where you need to. And the party is a combination of Berserker, Crusader, Noble, Ranger, Seer, and the Warlock, not the Vala. Though you can get the Vala later on, though. Yeah, so I'm gonna start with the party. Because the party is a good thing, and I want to be in that. In order to get all these skills. Well, what do we want to call this? Let's do that. That's very generic. Yes. Random. I'll just leave that random. I do not want permanent destruction, because it's actually bad. I'm not kidding. Some of the events can basically destroy cities, and it's just like they're not there anymore. So you just lose income. You just lose a lot of stuff, and I don't want that. Besides, like if you put it in real time, in reality, people will build back cities. So it just doesn't make sense. It's just making things hard. Let's see. These things are actually very efficient at what they do. So if we put legendary, oh my god, it would be bad. It would be real bad. But even expert's bad too. So I'm just gonna go veteran. Beginner is like, it's like neutral mode. Actually, veteran is more like normal mode. Beginner, it gives you a little bit more. That's about it. It's just to get you started. Essentially, that's what beginner means. So I'll just start with this because I have some experience. I'll go with medium. I'll go with Iron Man mode so I don't back out. I really hope I don't lose one of my main guys in the early, because they die. It's very quickly for them to die. Because if you play the original Battle Brothers, it's there's less chances of you to die. But in Legends mod, if you don't do some things correctly, you will lose your people a lot more quickly. I'll start with 4 factions. Turn off Fog of War. That's basically Fog of War. You don't see where the towns are. Yeah, I know, and I want to see where the towns are. It doesn't have the default mission. It just starts off. It's funny though. Oh, let's not start that. It's like an even D. What the hell? That's weird. This should be over here, I think. That makes more sense. Let's just start this off. Track down my party. So I'll go into the stats right now. Okay. Ooh, that's a good weapon. That's a very good weapon. I'll give you the dog. Put this on you. Put that on you. Head armor is very important. Because basically, if you take off your armor, if you don't have any head armor, people can basically one-shot you, and that is terrible. You just hit your head and you're dead. It's like a critical damage. Wait, did I have? I only have a little bit. Okay. Good. I said I was gonna go into the stats. I'm about to get into it in a bit. Okay, so stats. So he has a the berserker has a super high melee skill, but because there's a party, I use a party of them, their stats are lowered. So this is why they're in the negatives. Sadly. Yep. Some of these guys are in the negative. I got a good roll for these guys because these are randomly generated. I didn't for this guy because I remember from my other playthrough he had a 3-star and I had like a lot of it. But the berserker always starts out with not 3 stars, but he has a high amount of melee skill. It's always high. Same for the crusader. And I think the necromancer always have a high stats for the health. And then for this girl, I think it's always high for fatigue. For the Vala, that might come later, or you might start out with the Vala. I think her stats are high in the fatigue and the resolve, because those were needed for her chance. This is, yeah, he always gets high stats for the melee skill and the resolve because he's the leader, and his perks are related through resolve. So like he's basically your sergeant. If you play the original one, he's basically your sergeant. And then this guy has a high, yeah, he has a high amount. I think they all have high fatigue. Yeah, I got low roll for him because he needs high hit points. Otherwise, he's just gonna get killed. He does damage, but damage means nothing. You can't survive. Alright, let's just take a quest. No, I'm not taking that. So basically, that quest was go look for the place. Oh, I forgot to click that song. This gives you more stats. This is only available in the Legends mods. It's not inside the other mods. And it's not inside the original. Oh, so this is one of the new features. If you go to the cities, like the early game, and even if you keep on going to the same city, you'll get these things. These things are just little events that tell you what you've unlocked inside your tent. Not your tent, your what do I call it? Your camp, yeah. So with this one's gathering tent, it gives you, it unlocks the ability for you to go gather supplies during the camp. So like gathering unlocks the camp. Let me show you real quick. So if I press make camp right here, there's these things right here, and you can camp, and depending on what you unlock, you can send your guys to do stuff. So if I press this right here, see, they're all resting right now. Resting is just them getting their mood back. This is healing, this is preparing, and this is what we unlock. This is gathering. So with this guy, I'll put him there. Put this guy for healing. So he has additional fletching and hunting. We haven't unlocked those things yet, but we will later on. And scouting too. Training also. So. Don't want to put them anywhere. Put this guy in repair because he has a little bit of repair. You can click them though to see them. Healing. There's a bit of overall healing. Yeah. But I don't want to camp. I'm just showing you that. I'll camp later because you definitely need to camp. In this mod, you need to camp at all times. Not all times, but you need to do it because you'll take damage and then you won't heal from the damage. You can treat wounds. No, wait. You can't treat wounds. No, wait. You can treat wounds, assuming you do it to the camp. And once you treat the wounds, along the way they'll just get healed over time. But they won't heal back the hit points or their armor without you camping. So essentially, you have to stay down somewhere. I usually go into the mountains, like right over here, to do it, so that way I have extra vision. I can see what the heck's going on, and I don't get ambushed, which actually happens if you don't have your scout on. So, let's see what this is. Oh, so he's just wanting us to go kill bandits. Let me try to get more gold. You always want to try to get more gold. Because it's not like a debuff if you don't do it, but not a debuff, but it's like it's not a bad thing if you don't do it. Oh, here we go. This is the fletching one. So you can make your own arrows. I'm not really sure if you require tools to do it. Damn, it's in a swamp. Whatever. I don't have an ambition yet. Oh no! Ooh. Do I want to do that? Oh, there's also a new enemies in the game. Wait. Yeah, there's new enemies and weapons in the game. Wait, maybe not. Okay, yeah. There's new enemies and weapons in the game. Okay. So this is her magic missile that she can only use it. She's the only one who can use it, and because she has a staff. So with a regular staff, or if you put the staff on someone else, they can only use these two, I think. Pretty sure. Because they can't use magic. And then this is the her initial ability was this daze. It's a debuff. It halves their damage, fatigue, and initiative. It's pretty good early game if you're going against like early strong enemies. It just basically cuts them down to size. Now wait. Oh wait. His default ability was Siphon. So he can siphon HP out of people. So I'm gonna cut this guy. You missed? You got it. Oh my god. It's all RNG. He has night vision on, so he doesn't get like a penalty for hitting. Yeah, in nighttime. So shoot him. Oh my god, he missed. I need to level him up. So he has a staff. He can hit from two sides, from a distance of 2. What do I want to do? I think I'm just gonna end that. Yeah, end this. I can hit him from over here, or I can debuff him. Essentially, the debuff it does the fatigue and initiative and the damage. So I'm not really scared about him hitting us. He probably does. He doesn't do that much damage, especially to these two who are super tanky early game. He's still tanky like late game, but this one's tanky early game because his armor. It basically has no weight, or yeah, he doesn't have any weight, but it's super high armor. So I'll just try to shoot him. Oh, we hit him in the back. That's good. Throw. Use Sack of Thorn. Let's try to hit these guys before they get close, because they're in this terrain. I don't want them to come over here just yet. You have a 90%. It's always the chances to hit something is always 95 to 5%. So you always have a chance to hit someone, and you always have a chance to miss, which I think sucks. But I guess I can try to like slice them both, or I can kill him because he has Berserk on. He could just go. He gets his AP back if he kills him. So I think I'm gonna just smack him. All right. So I got all of that back. Smack this guy. Oh, he didn't die though. Though it won't give me more. I don't think. Guess if I go in this and check this thing. Yeah, only once per turn. I can't unleash the dog, and the dog would just punch him. Yeah, there we go. So for the XP thing, I think if the dog kills the enemy, the XP is just shared to everyone else. But if one of your characters kills the enemy, they get more XP. They got like an additional percentage, and then the rest of the teammates get some of it. Nice. Oh, the breaking. So morale also plays a huge thing in the game if you don't know. Morale basically, if you have a high amount, it gives you a good buff. Like all your stats are increased, not your health and all, but your ability to dodge, to attack in both range and melee. So those things go up if you have a high morale. If you're breaking, like these guys, they have a little flag on them, white flag. It's a debuff, and they just start messing up, and like the melee defense, their attack, everything else goes down. So I'm gonna go like this, and you suck. Ooh, you went for the door over here. Here's a shield. I want to cut this guy. No, I want to cut this guy so that this guy kills him, and then I'll kill him. There we go. Yeah, I only put the axe on him in order so that he'll use it. There's always a percent that you might hit him, so I'm just gonna leave it like that. Move over here. I didn't want to shoot from over here because they'll hit this guy because he's in front. Oh god. There we go. No one taking any hits. That's good. But we haven't even get started yet. So this is a very good item. So actually the other one is much better. So there's the Acolyte Hood. So there's a hood. Or I think it's called the Acolyte Hood. But it's just like a longer version of this one. And the fatigue is only like 2, but you get a lot of armor from it. You get like 60 or 50. And it's better. Leave that on him. Leave that on him. Yeah. They didn't level up. That's okay. Yeah, they didn't level up. Oh. Go in here. It's kind of like this thing. Strangely enough, they have buildings like you can go to the little like shacks and whatnot, but they don't actually have like walls or like building off to the side. I think it's just harder for them to do. They might do it later, though. I move out of sight of the water because it gives you debuff if you're in the murky water. So I'll just spend my turn doing this. I should have just waited and then move this guy over here and then move that guy over here. I'm gonna just try to shoot them. There's only 4 of them. I'll wait my turn for that one. Or actually, I'll just finish it. Yeah, I should have just did that. What I just talked about. So they're in there. We can't see them right now. Just wait this one out. I'll just wait them out. So they can't shoot over 2 people because you'll hit the person in the back, but you can't shoot over someone else. So I want to position her in a place that would make sense. Though they're gonna attack from this side, so I'm not really sure about that. And they'll move over here so that we can get some hits over these guys. If we can, I'll wait right here. Let's position this and wait. Not finish my turn, but wait. I'll try to do an aim shot this time. Try to kill this guy. Move over here in case they want to come over here. They probably won't. They probably can't move farther unless they're right here. Yeah, they won't be able to move. So I'll just wait here. They're still in the bushes. Oh, okay. So I'm gonna move here in order for them to not be able to get outside of the murky water. I wish we can just hit empty space and see if we can hit or not. But you have to target something, so I'm just gonna have to wait. Wait here. Wait some more. Okay, they're still in there. They're not coming out. Throw this. Nice. Wait. Wait. Waiting. Oh, here they come. That was dumb. Why was he going there? Now, what do I want to do? Do I want to shoot this guy? Yeah. Because he has a bow, which is, it might be a wonky. So, I think, I can't zoom in. So, from the bow design, he seems to have a wonky bow, which gives him like a minus 20% to hit somebody. But, that was a sling that he had, so it's even worse, I think. So, it's better if I shoot this guy. Wait. Actually, I explained that wrong. Never mind. I think I just wanted to kill him because he was next in the order and I didn't want to shoot. Let's wait for that. Ooh, okay. Oh, nice. He hit one. I guess I'm gonna have to push him because this guy might escape and I don't want them to escape. I want to kill them all. I'm not like being an ass, but I do want to kill them all because of more XP, you know? Oh, that's not what I need to press. You should have aimed for this one. They have attack of opportunity, so don't move outside their zone of control. See that red exclamation? That's the zone of control. Unless you have the abilities that can make that can allow you to get out without getting hits, you will almost indefinitely get hit if you move outside the zone of control. So that guy. Oh, there you go. Now his berserker's melee skill comes in handy. Now that's a wonky bow. 10% minus chance. And this is it just has bad aiming. I know that for sure because I used it and it's just like terrible. The slings in real life though are really dangerous though. Because if you can if you use like a rock or maybe like a lead, ball and you use this link and you throw, that thing has enough power to like basically kill you. It's like a bullet. Though I wouldn't recommend me doing that because I'm not good with throwing stuff. What's this? Update. Caravan guards. Oh, so this is just escorting a caravan, which is good. It's not good for morale myself because there's not like you won't. Maybe you'll get attacked, and then if you get maybe attacked, you won a battle unless someone died, and you guys get like happy for a little bit unless someone died. But it is a good source of money and XP because at the end of the mission it gives you more XP. Okay, so I'll accept it. It says 2 days. What I like to do is if there's only like a certain amount of days, I want to sell stuff that I don't need. You can also buy goods and sell them, but I won't do that here. I'll keep these on me. They provide you food, so you don't even need to go. You don't need to buy extra food for the time that you're going. But I sell my extra food if they're gonna rot. Why did I go into hire? So this is the hire menu. The Legends mod adds women into the thing, and they're not really like they don't have like detailed stuff. Detailed storylines because everyone has their own storylines. They might be similar to somebody else's, but the name's not, or maybe if you find them like that. But with the Legends mod, they add women. They have a mission. They have like their own storyline. Some of them might just be ported from the male version, but like the butcher, they might have the same stuff, but they just says that's a woman. Or with the widow. Like there's the homeless guy. And then with the widow, it's basically just the homeless guy's story, but a little bit different because it's this woman. Sometimes they don't even bother with women. There's also they're like, I think women also have a boost to archery or melee skill. I think that's what I read. I haven't seen it just yet because I don't really care when I buy them. Or hire them, not buying them, because because I don't really deal with that. What's the word? I hire them, and then I just train them up, and that's about it. From their prices, and letting them die is like I don't really let them die. But with certain people, like the thief, he has like an additional perk skill onto him that for the knife that he has, like this knife. Just this knife, not the daggers. He gets additional melee skill and additional chances to hit if you level those perks up. I don't have space for them. I need to upgrade the noble first, or the leader, or in some cases the sergeant. According to what I said earlier. Yeah, because he's maxing us out at just 2 and 5. I need to quickly get these ones, in order to get all the way to 27 and fill all of these positions up. Oh, so with the original mod, you can only have 12 people out in front at a time, and then if there's only 12 people, and then the rest of them are in reserve. And it's all not good. But with the Legends wall, you can have all 27 people out, but the offside is that the enemies always have more people. Yeah. So where do I want to go for my ambition? Ambitions are like goals that you want to get to, because it's not really a specific goal for you for Battle Brothers, but ambitions are ways for you to like find the goal. Like, what do you want to do? And then when you find that goal, you get a moral boost and you might get some benefits. So this is part of the Legends mod. What the camping skills are stuff that I was talking about earlier, the camping, and if the ambition wants you to go find all the things, you won't necessarily go and find all of the camping skills in one area, because some of those areas don't have like the Fletcher or the herbalist, and you need those in order to unlock the herbalist camp or the Fletcher camp. I'll go with this one first, and then I'll go and enhance some camping skills, because I'll be going places. Then I'll go for 200 crowns, and then if he's still here, I'll go to the dozen man. Because with the mod, I won't be able to get 12 men, 10 men, 12 men actually, anytime soon. So I'll just go with the money. And these guys are expensive from like day one because of their abilities. Yeah. You want to get people with barter skills? Barter skills? So they're also in the default one. If you get people who are like traders, you get boosts to your pay, or your boosts to selling stuff or whatnot. Those are from the barter thing. And then they show it in the Legends mod. And you want to get more in barter, because things can get pretty expensive. And you want to get things less expensive for you. Or just buy things at a cheaper price. Or sell things at a higher price. And that's through the barters, or the barter buffs that you get from certain characters. Where the hell am I going? That's a buff for the city. So if I go in there, it has that buff, and because I have a buff, I can get things at cheaper price. Yeah, so worth 60, you can buy for 55. I want to sell this thing, buy. That's a knife. I didn't want to sell them. Yeah, I did want to sell them. Yeah. Should I keep the knife on me? Yeah. I think I'll keep these two though. The reason I'm selling all my weapons quickly, because I don't have any way to put them onto anyone, so I'm just gonna get that. I can buy that, or I can make them through the taxidermist or whatnot, because these are new items that you can only, that's only in Legends mod, and you can buy them. Yeah, we can also make them. You can also make bigger stuff too, and they're good. They're good for stuff. Don't want to buy them, dude. Oh, we're in a fort. Oh, here's another one. So because it had because the town had the armor shop, you can get to here where you can salvage stuff. Yeah. I don't recommend salvaging stuff. I recommend going to go get just selling all your stuff and then buying tools, because it takes a while to salvage it and it doesn't give you a lot. So that's my recommendation. Did that level up? Yeah, they leveled up because we finished the mission. I'm gonna go with hit points. I do want to go with fatigue, because when I have him on my other playthrough, he had a long, he had a lot of fatigue, and it's good for him to have a lot of fatigue, because his berserker skills allowed him to hit people and kill people. If he kills people, he gets AP, but his fatigue is still pretty low. So I want to go fatigue, but it's 2. Or I can get rid of my negative. I think I'll get rid of the negative, because it's only 2. But here's a perk. I can go into area effect. I'm not sure if it affects the the slice, this one, where it splits, goes through. I don't know if it's actually that, because is it already an area of effect? Maybe. But there's these things. I want to go Colossus first because it gives them more HP, and we need the XP. Here's the Necromancer. He has a lot more stuff. Go hit points, fatigue, because he has like other abilities too. His debuff abilities, and those cost a lot of fatigue, especially if you're constantly using them. So that he protects the front line. And I don't think initiative is with him. Maybe morale, so he doesn't leave, because he's in front line. I put him in the front line for because his abilities are mostly front line. You can put him in the back line, but I wouldn't want to put him in the back line. These are just small buffs. Yeah, I think I'll go with that thing. Now, what do I want to do? Should I go with the zombies or the skeletons? Shoot. So when you summon them, I think with this one, you just summon the regular zombies, the weak zombies, and then they're, I don't know, they're zombies. Yeah. And then with the skeletons, you summon the skeleton guys. So if you played the game before, you go against the zombies, who are like, they look like regular people with just weapons, and then you also go against the skeletons they have the ancient equipment. So if you use this one, they will use the ancient equipment on them. So like this is one of the ancient equipment, because it's it looks like old stuff. I think I'll go with the skeletons first, or so in case we go against archers, you can put the skeletons out in the front, and they take reduced damage from archers. That's what all skeletons take. And putting him out in front is much better. So I don't know what this guy up. More fatigue. You need fatigue for this guy because his abilities are super exhausting. I go with this one. He starts out with 2 perks, the Pathfinder and this one, so he can basically walk out or something. Now, do I want to go with Lookout or when I go with Mark Target? It minuses 20 of their defensive on an enemy. It debuffs them essentially so you can shoot them easily, or increase their vision. I'm gonna go increase vision. Start to find your enemy before they find you. Wait. Yes. Wait. I can debuff them? Though I'm pretty sure they only last for like 1 turn. So you can debuff them and then shoot once, I think. Yeah. So I'd rather go with the Lookout. See them first. Alright. And I'll leave it off here. It's already hitting the 40-minute mark, so I'll leave it here. And I'll see you guys next time.